Good morning, welcome back to another video. How are we? I am just getting ready to go to the gym and we are going to train like Taylor Swift. Recently, her trainer did an interview with some magazine and let out a little bit about her training regime and how she's been training for the Eras tour. So I thought it'd be interesting to go and train like her. When this video is out, I will have seen her. Seeing her this Saturday. How freaking exciting. I will say I don't know how this is gonna go because my DOMs from yesterday are unbelievable. It's hurting me to sit on this chair. That is quite how serious the situation is. So in terms of what she actually does, he hasn't necessarily given us a play-by-play. It's more of, oh, we do this kind of stuff and this is like the theme of training that we do. So I have sort of created a session based off of that. Say what you want about like getting ready for the gym and putting on makeup for the gym, but it's literally the only place I go. I work from home. The only place I go is to the gym. So I like to look a little bit alive, you know? I mean, does this even count as makeup? It's a tinted SPF, like, come on. We gotta protect our skin. I don't want wrinkles. I can feel that I'm getting some spots come through on my chin and my skin recently is pretty damn good and I haven't had a proper spot in so long. So that is just my luck that I'd be getting a big fat juicy spot just before that show. So Taylor's trainer said that during her kind of off season, so when she's leading up to tour, she's training probably 6 days a week, sometimes up to 2 hours a day, focusing on strength, conditioning and core work. And she does her own cardio outside of those sessions. And as we already know, she has been running to the songs on the Eras tour, kind of walking for the slow ones and running a bit faster for the long ones. If you want to get hold of a half marathon plan with Taylor Swift playlists attached to them so that you can live your Eras tour dreams and you can train for the Eras tour exactly the same way that Taylor did, then hit up my website because I have a whole ass plan. And then when she is kind of in her in season, so when she is actually on tour, she does a little bit of maintenance work and she's working probably twice a week, focusing more on stability, mobility and biomechanics. We are going to focus more on the off-season kind of session. We're going to go for that kind of strength and conditioning and core vibes. So strength is obviously going to focus on getting stronger at a particular movement and increasing your weights for that particular thing. And then conditioning is looking more to improve like your cardiovascular fitness and your endurance. And from like the tiny clip we saw of her in the gym training, that was her doing some like kickback type of situation with weights on her ankles. So I'm thinking that a lot of that is actually kind of revolving around lighter weights and higher reps, which my body today is going to be so thankful for. I can't even tell you. So I've planned out a session which is going to kind of be totally full body. It's going to hit all of those pointers and it's going to hit all of our body. So let's go see how this goes. First up, we have RDLs, and I'm really scared as to how that's going to go because my legs are so sore. It's my glutes mainly. Even walking up the stairs here was too much. I feel like these strength movements are going to be a little bit light today. Imagine if every time I did a mic'd up session, I didn't make excuses as to why I couldn't possibly have a good session. But seriously, upper body will be fine. We've just got some 9s at the moment just because I couldn't find the 10s. Oh, okay. We'll use this as a bit of a feeler set because I reckon I could go a bit heavier. But it is very tender. Okay, let's get some more. That's too light. 15s were the next best thing that was available, so we're just gonna roll with that. Oh yeah, I think that's about where my legs are today. I'm going to put some straps on because it was my grip that was giving way then. Something I always say to my clients if they're not feeling a particular movement that day or they feel a bit weak in a certain area or maybe their glutes are super sore and it's the only day that they can get a session in. Obviously, ideally, I would not be training glutes right now, but here we are. But something I always say to them is just to pick a lighter weight that's going to be much more comfortable for them, and then take that for a few more reps than maybe they normally would. Therefore, you're still getting that quick win, you're still getting that nice easy win, but you're not being too intense with the movement, and you're not killing your legs off too much. Hopefully you can see that with the straps. Without the straps I got to 8 and I was like, oh my god, my hands are hurting. And then just then I got to 15 and I could have carried on going, but I didn't want to push my legs too much. And mostly I was bored of it just carrying on. We're gonna go and do some barbell thrusters now. So that's gonna kind of work our shoulders, a little bit of back, a little bit of triceps as well. Core, stability, balance, everything. It's a great move, and I haven't done them in a while and I'm really excited. They're one of my favorite movements. We're going to do a few kind of feeler reps just with the bar, just to remind myself of the movement because I haven't done it in a hot second. Nice. I always forget to take my necklace off of this. What are the chances I'm going to forget it if I leave it here? Is it anything better than bumper plates? These are only 5s, but they look so massive. I would love to believe that part of her strength sessions, she is actually trying to pick up heavy weights. But I feel like a lot of these celebrity trainers just give them light weights, make them do high reps, make them feel a burn, but not actually help them to get super strong. I feel there's still that misconception that you're going to get bulky, and we need to quash that. Because believe me, if it made you bulky, I would be bulky. That was our little strength section. Now we're going to go into some kind of Metcon vibes. I'm going to do 400-meter row into 20 butterfly sit-ups. We're going to do that 3 times, hopefully without stopping, no rest at all. A little bit of core, a little bit of conditioning. Can we talk about the fact that I'm fully just like raw dogging the session? Like, I've got no headphones. Well, I have, they're in my bag, but I feel as though I want to be aware of my surroundings when I'm talking to a camera. Right now there's no one up here, so it's fine, but I don't want to be obnoxiously chatting to the camera or end up singing all the songs. That'd be bad. But I'm doing cardio without music for you guys, so just please take that into account. I've not done the feet adjustments right, and they're really pinching. We're at 250 meters. Straight into subs. Not a good idea with a claw clip, I will say. And that's the end of the circuit, but not the end of the session. We've got a little circuit now. I think walking lunges overhead, hanging leg raises. Oh, bicep curls. That's fine, we can do that. We can do that. We've got some arms, we've got some core, we've got some legs, we've got some stability. We're covering all the boxes. Hello. Are you coming to do the last part of my circuit?
Good.
I'm doing overhead walking lunges, bicep curls, and hanging leg raises.
No. I'm gonna do steps.
Okay. We've only got 10 minutes there.
You're sweaty.
Yeah, I know. I just did the row and some sit-ups. So 10 minutes on the clock. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to clear a bit of space so I can do some walking lunges. Happy days. I am sweaty because I'm not used to training in that style whatsoever. I'm like gym bro 3 sets of 10, and then we'll do running outside of that, and I will die at the runs. So actually doing that was a lot. So let's pretend that that's probably how Taylor trained, because that is implementing everything that her trainer said that she did. Did you enjoy your session?
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. I'm not as sweaty as you though.
I am much sweaty. Also, all I keep seeing in this viewfinder is me so pale. I need a tan, but I don't want a tan
You look pale.
until Taylor. I mean, you're wearing clothes in my defense, and those clothes are black. Anyway, let's tidy up my little circuit mess and go home and get a goddamn shower. Bye.